I want to apologize to Sam. I thought this question was going to be dumb.
Thanks. I appreciate the apology.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Three Hit Combo Podcast, the world's most thought-out podcast. My name is Matt, and I'm here with Sam and Andy. What's up, guys?
Did you say thought or thought out?
Thought out.
No,
Nice.
we're really warm.
As in, today's March 1st. Can I get a...
Whoop whoop.
I don't get it.
March... It's
We're starting spring.
in like a couple weeks, it's going to be the first day of spring.
Oh, okay.
Thawed. Like I put a half pound of hamburger
Yeah,
meat
I got
in.
that. I just thought it was
Thanks.
thought out.
Thanks for the dead air, guys.
I did. No problem.
Couldn't literally say anything.
I just couldn't think of the words that I wanted. I'd rather have a pregnant pause and have them check to see if the MP3's broken than to go in the middle.
Camilla listens to a lot of podcasts.
Does she?
Not ours.
I
Really?
wouldn't think so. She only listens when we mention her.
I know, and her, like, the wife sense kicks in.
Yeah.
They said something.
I said something about me.
She listens to, like, she was listening to one today that was talking about, like, armor in the medieval times. I was like, that's fun. And she's like, this is interesting. I'm like, no, it's not. They're talking about fucking armor.
Yeah. Why don't you want to talk about video games and having sex on some old gross Taco Bell like in our podcast?
That's interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously.
That's also news of today. That's something you can apply.
Taco Bell sex?
You don't remember that? My aunt apparently listens to our podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And she is like having sex on the back of old Taco Bell, Tam, in a dumpster. And I was like, yep, that's the thing we talked about.
Yep.
I have fears. Well, I don't. Only the immediate family. Otherwise, I don't care.
You guys are fucking pussies.
Yeah. What are they gonna do? I'm your cousin. That was not cool. Cool. I'm never gonna see you in like 8 months. So yeah, it'll be fun.
I'll be sure to know twice a year you don't like my podcast.
Yeah. That's fine.
Twice a year.
Yeah.
How's everybody's week doing?
Pretty good. Doing stuff.
Stuff and things.
Doing stuff and things.
Next topic, go.
Things and stuff.
I got nothing to report.
I heard it was last Sunday at the very, like, after the podcast at like 7:00. I had, normally whenever I sit down to eat a meal, I always have like a shit ton of questions, just to ask people to get conversation going. Like that, Monkey Butler flying carpet one, which was brought to you by one of the little games at Applebee's.
Oh,
Like
really?
the little 99-cent would you rather games. All the other questions were super normal, except for this Monkey Butler flying carpet thing. If you guys haven't seen that, listeners, go out to the Facebook page and I asked the question. I'd love to hear your guys'
I would never pay
Responses.
for gas again.
I don't know, man. You'd need a car for this weather. So the question is, would
No,
you...
you can dress for the weather.
Yeah, like I'd bundle the fuck up.
You
Ride my
think
carpet.
living in Omaha, that, like...
If I had a magic carpet, I wouldn't be living in Omaha.
Okay, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, I would be
In Vegas.
everywhere.
Like, watch this magic trick. I can only do one. Whoop.
Yeah, I can hover. But no, I'd be traveling all over the world if I had a flying magic carpet.
That's fair. So here was like some of the stipulations. The Monkey Butler really truly wants to be your Monkey Butler. He's not going to turn evil. He's not going to like.
That monkey wants to help
He is
you out.
he is potty trained, but he does not.
Does he wear diapers or does he have to use the...
He uses the restroom,
That's fucking awesome.
so there's no diaper cost.
Just walking in on a monkey taking a shit. Monkey Butler.
He cannot speak English unless you take the time to teach it to him. He does not come English savvy. The flying carpet is not an Aladdin flying carpet.
That's fine.
It is a tool. It is an instrument.
That's better.
It is a vehicle. It is not a bro that you can hang out with and give fist bumps to, like in Aladdin.
It's all right. I can take my bro on my magic carpet
Yeah,
and fist bump my bro there,
that's totally fine.
and then lay down by the moon and bang.
and fist your bro.
You're
Yeah.
gonna bang your bro by
Yeah,
the moon.
hell yeah,
There's a lot of logistics here you're not focusing on.
bro. I'm gonna bring you above the clouds.
Bro, I'm gonna show you that world.
You ever want to feel the moisture in your mouth boil? I'm gonna take you near the moon. You can explosively decompress.
Take someone you hate, be like, "Hey, you want to see my magic carpet?" And then just throw them into space with your magic carpet.
I don't.
Bye, bitch. No
It
one's gonna
seems-
find you.
Perfect plan.
Yeah,
No one will find the body. Burn up on re-entry.
you just like hear a knock on the door of like the FBI, like attempted
How many
murder.
times you've done this?
Heard you have a magic carpet.
Yeah, that wouldn't be it. The FBI would be coming for that fucking magic carpet.
Someone would be coming for that magic carpet.
Yeah, like
I'd-
government.
I'd make a
anyone,
story
I don't
about it.
know.
There'd be a Disney Channel movie.
You could call it Aladdin?
No.
Perfect. Oh, there's a monkey in Aladdin too.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Get yourself a parrot. Get yourself banging a like African chick.
Done.
And shit, we could just film it out front.
You need Gilbert Gottfried
Gilbert Gottfried.
to be the parrot.
Yeah.
And then
You need a tiger.
Do you guys want to do your Gilbert Gottfried impersonations? Matt, go.
I don't have a Gilbert Gottfried.
I know, but go. Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
Jafar. That's all I got.
what do you mean? that's about all I can do.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like I can't form words. I have to like test voices out
That's
before I do.
totally acceptable. That's why we did it live
The
on
Loki
podcast.
voice. The Loki voice was years of perfection.
Sitting in your bathroom, just being like, your mum.
Well, I talked to Camilla in that voice.
I have
like,
to go to the
I was
bathroom.
like, Camilla, when is dinner going to be ready?
Okay, so here's the actual brain teaser. This
Here we
comes
go.
from
all the setup for this.
my friend Pojo, who I don't know might listen to
That's
this
a
episode.
great porn director name. I'm keeping that.
All right, his actual name is Alex, but not the Alex that I normally talk about. I know like 7 Alexes. It's annoying. So Pojo was on Reddit and he asked this question.
Oh God, if it came from Reddit.
You are the world's most frugal supervillain. You have a budget of $100. How much damage can you do?
Damage with what?
As a supervillain,
Oh, see,
how much damage can you
he
do
said
with a
superhero,
$100?
right?
He said supervillain.
Positive I said supervillain.
Yeah, he said supervillain.
How much damage can you do with a $100 budget?
I would burn the $100 and damage the machine, man.
That's that.
I have 2 responses.
I'd buy some quick drying cement and then go to like people's bathrooms and like
Ooh, that's good.
as it's solidifying, just flush it. There you go.
I want to apologize to Sam. I thought this question was going to be dumb.
Thanks. I appreciate the apology.
This was actually a good question.
My first initial answer was, have you guys ever seen Megamind, the movie?
We're going to talk about monkeys again.
My first problem with the question is, in Megamind, they discuss the difference between a villain and a supervillain. Do you remember what the answer is?
No.
Presentation. I feel like with $100 as a budget, I can't be a supervillain. I don't have enough time for presentation. I mean, the smoke machine's going to cost, I don't know, a pretty penny. It's going to cost at
Smoke
least...
machines are like $30.
That's a third of my budget for a smoke machine.
If we're worrying about how much damage we're going to do, you don't have time to be a supervillain.
Yeah, but that's the problem. That's the question. You're a supervillain. I think I could be a pretty okay villain, but there's no way in hell that I could be a supervillain.
Dude,
I don't think that movie is Law.
I don't know, man. It was a Will Ferrell movie, a Will Ferrell animated movie where the big stick was he couldn't pronounce the word school correctly.
I would assume that the difference between a supervillain and a villain is how famous you become.
Ooh.
how much damage you could actually do in the scheme of things.
See, here's what I was thinking. I was thinking I spend my entire $100 on a gun and a bike. I already have the bike, so I don't know if that counts as exceeding the budget.
Are you gonna just paperboy it with a pistol?
Go find George Lucas and force him to direct episodes 7, 8, and 9. I think that's...
7's done.
No,
Can't do it,
he'll
bro.
redo it. I have a gun.
Well, one, you gotta get... why? Just fucking kill George Lucas.
No,
That'd make
no,
people way happier.
But I'm a supervillain. I'm not a hero.
I'm
not doing for this.
I would
can
take
say
that
anything.
$100. Go to dude. If you want to be super fucking evil, just take your $100. You can get like 100 cats with that thing, and then just like fucking kill them all.
or just
Yeah,
take...
now there's 100 missing stray cats.
No, just do it right in front of people.
Or-
that way you're just.
Thanks for
fucking
helping
evil.
the pet population, asshole.
Take that $100 and just put 100 cats into someone's house. And then just keep them there. And whenever they like leave, take all the 100 cats and then go to another person's house. Just put just a bunch of like, oh, honey, I'm gonna go to the store and grab some milk. Okay. She gets back. It's 100 cats. Tiffany, where did these come from? I don't know. They just showed up. This must be a supervillain.
Matt comes in one day. There's a cat just inside the podcast computer. Like, Rah! It hasn't been anything, thank God. But this is during the podcast, the computer shorts out.
Yeah, could you fit a cat inside there?
A little
I don't know,
kitty,
like
probably.
a little kitten.
Yeah.
Kitten? Yeah, you
Yeah.
could probably fit
Yeah,
a
you
kitten
can't
in
fit a
there.
cat.
No, not a cat.
I
I
don't
guess
know.
you could just push the fucking cat in there.
It is a box, and it would fit. It might sit.
It wouldn't.
Go get your
fit.
sister's cat. We'll just.
Yeah.
We just
Come here, Dexter. Shove him in there and
put it in a blender and then just pour it in. I'm sure that the volume would be okay. Maybe we can't get the cat into the computer in its current state.
yeah, if you could fill every nook and cranny,
Yeah.
yeah, you're onto something.
Yeah.
Do you think
Just
that
make
would,
the cat smaller pieces.
do you think a blended up cat would it fill the blender, or would there still be some room left after if you could like liquefy?
What do you guys think? Email us at 3hitcombo
You could put some orange juice and strawberries in there.
No.
and then feed it to somebody. There's our evil plan. It all comes back.
Jesus
Open
Christ,
up
we actually became villains.
Open up like a lemonade stand of like cat-based lemonade.
Wow, you guys are 5-cent lemonade. That's super cheap.
Feline Smoothie Incorporated.
Oh my God. Use the 100 to start a business and make more money, and then use that money.
That's actually a better plan.
Villain.
As a villain.
Use that $100 to hire a homeless man to start stabbing people for you.
Oh, that could go pretty far. For $100.
That could go like super far. You could get like an army of homeless people. They'll do that for like, I don't know.
You could take them all to a buffet, feed them with that $100. They got energy from the food. Make yourself
With that
homeless army.
$100, you could just lie and say you have more and start a
Yeah.
homeless
There's
pyramid
more
scheme.
where this came from.
Yeah, there's a homeless pyramid scheme of like if you can get 2 other homeless people, you'll get 10% of their cut. And, like you only have the $100, so whenever it dwindles down, everybody's getting like 2 cents.
Yeah, but then you got like a bunch of angry fucking homeless people that I already killed for you that are probably gonna kill you.
But I have a car and a house.
They're homeless, man. They have houses all over the place.
No, they don't. That's what the word homeless means.
Their boxes can move.
But it's not a home.
They're ready to pack up and move at a moment's notice. Like a soldier.
They're like the sand people.
Uncle, what was the ant from Star Wars?
Hey, Brew.
Uncle Owen, an ant.
Andy,
Baru.
speak into the mic.
Sorry.
Don't hit
Don't
it.
headbutt the mic. I'm sorry, Matt. Yeah, it's Aunt Brew.
Yep. No, Uncle Owen.
All right, well, ponder that question, everybody. Fantastic question.
If you have a question for us, email us at 3hitcombo. We might, if it's a good one, we might talk about
Don't
it.
email us, tweet us. That's way easier.
Oh, we gotta have a cool hashtag. Let's think of one on the spot.
3HC for 3-hit combo.
Oh my goodness.
Boom, it's almost like I've used it before.
Damn. We are the world's most thought out podcast.
All right, guys, let's go into gaming news.
These guys don't stand a chance. Grab your controller and brush up on your gaming lingo. You're gonna need it. This is gaming news on 3-Hit Combo.
Sit down and shut up.
Alright, this first thing isn't news, but I figured I had to mention, more than 3 months later, the Master Chief Collection does not work.
That's news to me.
They're never gonna fucking fix that game.
Nope.
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 Aren't they still working on that giant patch, or did that come out finally?
Oh, it came out. There's been multiple patches.
No, but there's supposed to be like a 4 gig one or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that came out.
I heard a podcast interview with one of the design creators for Halo 5, and basically he was like, so you can ask me pretty much any question you want, as long as it doesn't pertain to why the Master Chief Collection doesn't work. I had no part of that. I don't want to hear any of it. I didn't do that. Don't ask me.
If he had, like... If he had no part in that, then yeah, I wouldn't bother. But if I had the opportunity to interview someone about who did work on the Master Chief Collection, I would basically say, we're talking about the Master Chief Collection. If you don't want to talk about the Master Chief Collection, I just won't fucking interview you. Because that's what people fucking want to hear. And I'm not going to be that asshole to ambush someone about the Master Chief Collection. I won't do that. But
The moment they sit down, I'm gonna need my 60 back.
yeah, if they're seriously going to be like, I don't want to talk about the Master Chief Collection, I'd be like, there's nothing to fucking interview you about.
How much
Don't
you
give
got
a
in your
shit
wallet
about
there?
Halo 5.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
Are you gonna
$70
get? Yeah. Are you gonna get Halo 5 now with the way Master Chief Collection turned out?
I don't know.
Do you think that tarnished a lot of Halo fanboy? Or I don't want to say like a Halo fans. There you go.
I just, like, I still want to see the next installment of this series, but I don't know if it's going to fucking work. You know? So, that's what, I probably won't buy it day one, if anything. I'll wait to find out if it fucking works.
Yeah.
That sounds fair. That
You
seems...
could buy it and then just not open it until it works. So then you can
Or I could
return
save
it.
my money.
That's true. I know.
ridiculous, Matt.
Yeah.
Saving money. Yeah.
And just not buy it until I know it works. And if
I
it doesn't
can't
work, then I'll never buy it.
What would you do with that
I can't
$60 instead of buying that game?
I don't know, probably put it towards my villain fund or something.
Ugh.
I can't believe that
Actually.
game still doesn't work.
It's amazing. It really is amazing. It's a testament to how fuck.
Just how fuck.
So we had a bunch of broken games last year. Do the other games work now? Or are they all...
Battlefield, they fixed, like, it came out in November and they fixed everything by like September.
Unity's frame
Yeah.
rate issues are better
Unity's basically still a pile of garbage, but they fixed the big stuff.
because they made it look shittier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they basically downgraded things to make things run better. Master Chief still doesn't work. And I think those are the big three this year. That Dying Light was perfect. Like, that had nothing wrong with it when I played it, so that was a solid-ass game.
Yeah, I think Master Chief Collection just put too much on their plate. They
Yeah,
were like,
and then to make it better, they're going to offer you another free Halo game to just complicate the shit out of things.
Yeah.
I don't know. They had everything already. They just needed to make it look better and then make matchmaking work. And they've done it before. They've made matchmaking work before, and they've done it in the same time frame before. Yeah. They couldn't fucking do it.
They're not Bungie.
Well, and especially because I'm pretty sure... I don't know. I don't know how they split the studio between Halo 5 and fucking Master Chief Collection, but...
4 dudes worked on Master Chief.
Master Chief Collection was huge. It was basically to sell you an Xbox One.
Yeah.
It sold me an Xbox One. Luckily, I found Shadow of Mordor, even though that's a multi-plat. But I found a reason to use my Xbox One.
Have you turned it on then since you've...
Since I beat Shadow
Yeah.
of Mordor? Yeah, I played Madden on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But not much since then. I would love to play the Master Chief Collection. I'd love to play like Halo 1 or something.
Play the single player.
There's no... Well, actually, yeah. There's the campaigns for each of the game.
Yeah, you do that.
Which I've played a billion times each.
My friend got the Master Chief Collection. I was playing Halo 2. I think it was the second level whenever I'm on Earth. I'm about to... Spoiler alert, everybody. About to go take down the Scarab.
Yeah.
That
and
was fun.
I loved after I had like the shotgun. Every single time I'd fire, I just change it from high def back to the original. So it'd be like, boom, click, and everything just reses back down. This is like super excitement, and then it's really dull. And then I'd fire again, and I click it, and it's like, wait,
Yeah.
You can change the quality.
yeah, on the fly. You can just like you're playing the game. And
It's the same thing they let you do with the Halo 1 anniversary, because the Master Chief Collection came out with the Halo 2 anniversary. Yeah. Just if you hit like the back button or select button, you switch between the old graphics and the updated graphics.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It is really cool because you get there, you sit there and look at the level design, and you go, "Wow, Halo 2!" If you squint your eyes, you can really see the picture that's painting, and then you press that back button for the anniversary edition, and it's like, "Oh, this is really flushed out. This looks beautiful." There are actual advertisement signs in the city. The billboards are crisp and clear.
It just says "Buy Halo 5" and it's broken in half.
Like it looks really, really cool. The music is way more dramatic. You're sitting there playing the anniversary edition, killing some dudes, and you click it, and the music just tones way the fuck down.
It's 8-bit.
Yeah, it's like it's
I
really.
liked. Was it Breaking Benjamin that was at the end of Halo 2 when you were driving?
It wasn't. Breaking Benjamin was in it. I don't think it was at the end though. I think it was some point on High Charity, which was in the mid to end of the game.
But yeah, I just remember I'm like, this is fucking Breaking Benjamin.
Yeah.
It was like one of the first
Was
games
it?
to use a licensed song.
Breaking Benjamin was in Halo 2.
I think it was the I Will Not Bow.
Something I could look it up right now. Actually,
Oh my god!
Yeah.
My mind's being blown as
was
we
like-
speak.
It was like the first time I'd ever heard a licensed like song in a video game.
I played the shit out of Halo 2. The
Really?
shit out of Halo 2.
You never noticed the Breaking Benjamin?
No.
It was that.
No.
I think it was that one.
No, I never. Halo 2 is the only Halo game I've ever owned.
Halo 3 is the only one I've ever owned.
I played that game so much. I'm not good at it. I won't lie at all. I beat it on Legendary because I put in 2 controller ports, and I just move player 2 up just a little bit, and then I just go run suicide missions trying to just kill everybody. And so instead of me having to resort back to the last checkpoint, I would just respawn next to player 2 who just
That's nice.
yeah. So I mean, I cheated. One of the hardest things I've ever done with the Halo game is put it on easy, and you have to go through the whole thing with only 1 life. You have to do it like Master Chief. You can't die at all. If you die, you completely restart. It's like a Nuzlocke for Pokemon. Yeah, it was really tough. Like I had to.
Those are called
think tactically.
runs?
in the older in Halo 1, Halo 2, I don't know about Halo 3, but if you played Legendary with a friend, if one of you died, you both had to restart.
Wow.
Did you find it? The song?
Yeah, Blow Me Away by Breaking Benjamin. Incubus and Hoobastank were also on that one.
What? Hoobastank?
Yep.
Hoobastank.
I fucking miss those guys.
They made like actual music for it, like Halo music.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Breaking Benjamin was the only like licensed song.
Oh, okay.
That's really interesting.
That's really cool.
That's a fun fact. Don't you think that's a fun fact,
That's
Andy?
a fun fact.
And Nile Rodgers too, from the band Chic.
Ooh.
One of the most successful groups of the disco era.
I know
Performed
Niles
with many
from-
artists, including Daft Punk, Pharrell Williams, INXS, and Madonna.
I only
my
I only know Niles Rodgers.
Nile Rodgers.
Yeah, I only know him, and I don't know that Chic name from the Daft Punk.
Incubus comprised a progressive rock fusion jam, the likes of which haven't been recorded since the 1970s, according to G4 TV.
Incubus has a new CD coming out.
Do that.
Yeah, and they're back to their like fun music, not their fucking slow shit.
Yeah. Batman Arkham Knight is rated M.
Because it's fucking awesome. It's basically, I think it's for blood. Blood shows up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think they finally added in blood when you beat the shit out of people.
I would assume so.
They talked to... I'm trying to find the fucker's name. Sefton Hill founder of Rocksteady Game and director of Arkham Knight. He said the M rating, they didn't go out to get an M rating, they just happened to get one. So
Yeah, they were like, whatever story we tell, whatever it comes out to be, whatever.
Do you think the Joker's going to be in this?
No.
I do not know.
I wouldn't put him past anything. Maybe like a Scarecrow-induced illusion of the Joker.
That's what I want. I want
that'd be cool.
I want the Joker.
I just think it's really cool that the Scarecrow is the main bad guy. I love what they've done with him in the Arkham games.
Especially with him, like, spoilers, dying, air quotes, in the first one to Killer Croc. And then in the second one, you don't see him at all. All you see is at the top of that
Don't they mention him though?
There's his mask is at the very tip top of a spire and like or something.
Yeah, that's
like,
the only thing. And then
very difficult to get to.
Origins, you found that boat, the Scarecrow boat.
Yeah.
But other than that, he wasn't in that game either.
Yeah. What I want the Joker to do is, like, as Batman's doing his detective work, he's conversating with the Joker. Batman is in his brain because Batman's just as crazy as the Joker.
There's been a lot of things like tropes like that.
That's what I want. Just to have, like, he knows that he can't beat him physically anymore, so he has to beat him mentally. But he needs the Dark Knight needs his Clown Prince in order to stay sane.
I want to know how they're gonna address the thing of Batman not killing people when he drives around in a fucking bat tank.
He's got pillows for his tires. He's got pillow tires.
Shoots rubber bullets.
Yeah.
No, that thing's blowing the shit out of tanks and fucking cars and stuff.
No, those are all robots and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's like a blizzard on Christmas, so there's no actual people. There's no asshole who's like, shit, today's Christmas? Is Walmart open? Damn it!
Oh, it's out of Gotham! Fuck!
They blew up the damn bridges! What's that guy doing wearing a crab? Yes, brother.
Telltale Games and Lionsgate are working on a Super Show TV series. Telltale Games has created quite the following with episodic titles like Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead. Now with the help of Lionsgate, the studio is looking to tackle a television series with a similar approach. A game show hybrid that the studio is calling a Super Show. The format includes both scripted and playable elements for the episodes, so just like the game, the viewers will be able to decide on the sequence of events. So
Okay, I'm intrigued by that.
Voting and stuff like that to see which way you take.
I'm intrigued by that. I didn't know the full extent. I saw that the deal went down. I'm like, oh, cool. Maybe they'll make games based off of Lionsgate. But no, that's cool. I'll watch.
Yeah, sounds pretty interesting.
What if it was like a collaboration Super Show of all the Telltale games?
See, that's what I kind of thought when you first said Super Show. I thought it was just going to be a shitload of characters in one thing.
Yeah.
Nope.
Their Jurassic Park
Nope.
game was horrible.
So fuck off.
It is a game/show hybrid that the studio is calling a Super Show.
Super Show.
Super Show.
Yeah, just
And a Ness amiibo has leaked and is selling on a Chinese auction site.
a Ness amiibo?
So, if you want Ness,
Looks like Ness.
go to China.
Going to Andy for the confirmation. Andy, it looks like Ness. Thanks, Andy.
That's a penis. All right. Thanks, Andy, for the penis update.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah. Neat. More people are going to scalp the shit out of them.
Yeah.
It has leaked, so it's only on a Chinese auction site right now. Looks like the real deal, though.
Nintendo.
All right, gentlemen. That will do it for gaming news. Let's go ahead and move on to technology.
Last night.
You got something?
No.
You
It's
got
what I
something?
told you beforehand, and I was just gonna let.
You're just gonna. Do
I'm
that right
stealing
in
it
the
from
middle
you,
of the
Matt.
transition?
Yeah, in the middle of the transition.
Siri, search technology news. It's time for technology news on 3-Hit Combo.
What do you think Skylar's up to right now?
God.
Good question. Net neutrality or reality? FCC votes to bring internet under utility-style rules.
I wanted to flip a bunch of shit at work when I saw that, like excited wise. Be like, yeah! Just fucking flip a soup well.
It was pretty exciting.
What made him say yeah?
Basically, they got a fucking backbone.
Yeah, I guess. It was along party lines, a 3-2 vote.
Yeah. But yeah, basically the FCC finally got a backbone.
Did you see Verizon mocking
The Morse code.
with Morse code? And they're like-
Verizon's just being a bunch of bitches.
They are being bitches about it.
Yeah.
Because the rule it comes under is a rule made like in 1930 or something like that. And they're like, oh, but it's so old. And
they would have did the same fucking thing in the same reversal place.
I posted on Facebook, yeah, we never use old laws to fit modern times today or something. And it was just a picture of the Constitution.
I did
like,
see that.
Sneaking into the corner like, hey.
Hello.
I'm on that bandwagon that we should I guess not rewrite it, but it's outdated. It's old.
Renew it.
Yeah,
Review it.
Revamp it maybe
It
for
does-
common days.
It does cause a lot of wasted time to interpret it to modern days.
Yeah, it's just
Because
it's not
Because you just have to interpret it. It doesn't really fucking say anything. You have to interpret what they meant in, the 18th century to today. It's just like,
I guess the thing that I'm confused about, or would not be in love with, is if we had like our government was like on point at the moment and was like really kicking ass, I'd be like, yeah, let's totally redo it. We have some solid politicians in there who are doing the best thing for the government.
right.
If we have shady
Yeah,
politicians
you're right.
and it's like, hey, we get to rewrite the playbook? This sounds great.
To be fair, though,
that is a thought that I never thought of.
to be fair, though, there's literally never going to be a time where you're going to get
Yeah, that is very
enough
true.
people to say we have enough worthy
I'm waiting.
people in Congress.
I'm waiting for I want to say in our lifetime. I'm waiting for the day when just the U.S. just fucking like revolts against the government. You don't think it could happen again? It happens in France every like 2 fucking years.
It's not much of a revolt. It's a changing of parties.
I understand that, but I guess we do.
A revolt, a straight-up revolution?
It's bound to happen.
It's not bound to happen.
There's revolutions in countries all the time.
Yeah, in countries that aren't stable.
One thing can cause a revolution.
Right.
War.
The Master Chief Collection
War.
almost did.
We've been in war literally the whole time the United States has been a country.
I know. We're really good at that.
Damn right we are. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, for debt.
Yeah, for debt.
Do you guys see how much the student debt is?
No.
In the U.S. It's like 1.1 trillion.
Yeah.
That's fucking bananas.
I'm okay with that more than I am with the war debt because it means people are learning and storing cocaine
that,
off of
I've been starting to
people's chest.
read a lot more. Like there was a bunch of for-profit colleges that like the government shut down in the past couple of years. One of them was like Kerrigan or something, but it basically the school like sought out rich students and then like took their money and didn't really teach them.
Yeah, I don't really get for-profit colleges.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Anyways.
the whole net neutrality rule is basically internet's regulated like a utility.
Yeah, motherfucker.
So it's basically under the same rules that your electricity or water, your natural gas, everything like that. One of the biggest misconceptions is that it's a government takeover of internet. No. It's not. It's just regulated, as in they will be watching for people gouging you for internet.
Now,
basically.
and this is the cool thing. Back in the 90s, when cell phones were first a thing, it was government regulated, and cell phones were cheap. Like the plans were cheap as shit.
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention that. Fucking cell phone companies.
Yep.
They fucking suck.
Yeah. When AT&T and I think Bell was still a cell phone company, because they were government regulated, the plans were super cheap. I remember Mom was paying like $15 for like unlimited messaging and phone time, and then when the governments like they basically let the cell phone companies go out on their own, that's when we started getting the insane price plans and the gouging. So that's what's going to happen with the internet is hopefully the prices will go down. It won't be instantly. It'll be like 2-3 years.
I'd be fine if things just kind of stayed the course.
Yeah, I mean...
Things aren't so bad as they are right now.
Yeah, no, it's just... And also, they have to be 25 megabytes or faster to be considered broadband internet now in the U.S.
No, that's good.
Yeah, so you can't get shit service anymore.
Especially when you look at other countries and see how much they're kicking our ass.
Korea,
speeds.
holy shit!
I mean, even fucking Ireland, which has remote fucking farms, are getting 50 or more.
Yeah,
Damn.
Camilla was getting like 60 something in London at the hotel.
Damn.
Really? Yeah.
Never even heard of that number before.
60.
60.
Never heard of 60. But it'll be interesting to see where it goes. I don't know what much more I can add.
Just it happened.
Go
That's
America.
Cool. Yeah.
It's going to be nice.
There's going to be like 8,000 lawsuits now. But the FCC was totally like okay.
I mean, there is something to be said for, leaving it up to free market competition, but at the same time, you could easily open it up to our good friend oligopoly.
What?
It's a big word.
That's what the cable companies have. It's not a monopoly. It's multiple cable companies, basically in separate areas, saying like, I'll keep this area, you keep that area, and we'll all make money, but we won't directly compete with each other.
Now they have to compete with each other.
Could you say that word again?
Oligopoly?
I've never heard that word before. That's really no, I've never heard that word. You said it, and I thought it was a reference to like a band or something, and I was like, that sounds like a cool punk rock band.
Yeah, so like now cable companies, that's why they've been, if you've noticed, Cox has been trying to spread out into other things. Now they're doing like home security and all that jazz. It's because they're not going to be making that much money.
Basically, what the definition of oligopoly is a market term for which market or industry is dominated by a small number of sellers or oligopolists. Oligopolies can lead to result from various forms of collusion, which reduce competition, lead to higher prices for consumers. So basically, there's a bunch of different companies, but at the same time, they're not competing with each other. That's why, like here, you basically have two options for internet:
Cox and
CenturyLink. And in a lot of places, you only have one. You'll have just Time Warner, you'll have just Comcast, you'll have just Bright House, which is crazy when you think about how many companies there are, but they all pretty much have their own region.
Interesting.
And this is going to be super insanely good for Google too.
So, you would think with that many companies, they would compete with each other. Prices would go down, services would go up, and they would compete for your
dollar.
Your dollar, yeah. But that's not exactly how it's working. It's how it should work, but that's not how it's working.
So hopefully this will be on the right track to getting it back to working that way. And there might be some cool startups that come out of this then too.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I don't think that many, but there might be a couple that would try to challenge the big guys.
I loved how informative this topic was. This was a really we had
neutrality.
This was like our first big boy topic. This was good,
and it also covers mobile broadband too.
Oh, that's good.
So like your cell phone data is kind of safe, I guess.
Cool. That's the way I would like it, especially when it comes to like. I don't have a problem with my other utilities. Yeah. Whether they are private or public.
I've never had a problem with those.
They're regulated to the point where they don't fucking gouge me.
Yeah.
Your house is a little further. Would you like paying $100 more a month for your water?
You'll get better pressure. No,
yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I won't get better pressure. You fucking lie to me.
So, it's nice. And yeah, like you said, there's going to be a bunch of fucking lawsuits.
Your lights will be brighter.
Yeah. They'll be brighter for you.
We'll give you more power.
Tell you what, you can get the bathroom package. Pay $5 more a month, your bathrooms will be brighter.
I can't wait for the days when solar panels are going to get hella cheap. That'll be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Because just put a couple on top of your roof. That'll help you a little bit.
The news story that really like turned me on to wanting to join this podcast is the solar roads. Whenever I heard you guys talk about that, I was like, "Oh my god, that's so cool!"
That's
so cool.
That's gonna be neat, man.
Next story here in technology: Reddit is to clamp down on involuntary pornography.
You know who was back on pornography though? Google. Like they blocked it from. They basically did what Reddit did with porno, but they did it with their blogger. And then I guess the other day, Google was like, "Yeah, you can do porn. It's fine."
Well, what it's coming from, what it is here is involuntary pornography. So not pornography in general, but it's the pornography. It was like, my fucking girlfriend left me. Here's a picture of her nude.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Without people's consent.
So it's not like as big of a nudity thing as people think it's going to be like, oh my God, I'm a porn.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll be able to find your porn.
But at the same time, shit like the fappening would fall right into that.
It's all right. The Fappening hosted itself on 4chan. And like 8 other chans, so I'll be okay there.
That's true.
Was it 1chan, 2chan, red chan, blue chan?
No, it was more like 4chan, 7chan, and Anonib.
Ooh, I haven't heard of any of the last ones.
And kick-ass torrents.
Oh yeah, once it got on the torrents, you can't stop that shit. It's done.
And Andy's iPad.
No, my iPhone.
iPhone?
Yeah.
There you go.
What do you think would break the internet more in a second Fappening? Katy Perry or Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift, of course. Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, but I would rather see Katy Perry.
Oh god, yeah, Katy Perry. But
I don't know. I kind of feel like there's not a lot left to the imagination. I'm kind of like there's 10% of a gray area that I haven't already seen.
Yeah, but those boobs of hers are so epic.
They are wonderful,
True, they
but
are
I feel
fucking
like I already have like this real like dial-up hazy picture of Katy Perry. Like if I squint my eyes, I'm like, oh yeah, that looks pretty nice. But I have like 20% of Taylor Swift. She's got a nice belly button. She's got some long arms. She's got a nice smile, and her hair's kind of blonde,
Seems
brown,
pretty
red,
nice.
whatever. She's got nice personalities.
There's a video of Katy Perry just chugging a fucking beer bottle at some bar and then singing.
Yeah, after Ole Miss one.
Yeah.
That's
I was like, good for you, Katy Perry.
marry me.
Yeah.
Lenovo's website was hacked and defaced by Lizard Squad in a Superfish protest.
These fuckers again?
Yeah. Basically, what happened was Lenovo's page would redirect you to a webcam where it just showed a bunch of teenagers doing nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's inventive.
Is there a picture of the teenagers doing nothing?
There's a picture of one teen doing nothing. It's Lizard Squad there for you. Not exactly what you thought it was.
Yeah.
Fucking 15-year-old kid.
Just. All right. You know what's funny is I thought after the Lenovo thing, I was like, oh god, there's gonna be just an influx of all this shit. Surprisingly, no. They were the only dudes to be doing that.
Lizard Squad. I can't take you seriously with that name. The Gecko Group.
And they're fucking. We've done Google Vietnam and Lenovo.
You wouldn't want to see that.
Google Vietnam.
Google Vietnam?
Yeah, they defaced Google Vietnam and Lenovo, and apparently that's an achievement.
Google Vietnam.
I wonder.
All right.
I wonder if they have resumes. I'm like, ooh, let's put this shit on paper. This is what I've done.
It's so funny that they didn't wait for anyone to notice anything about Google Vietnam. They're like, anyone think google.com.vn looks a little different today?
Oh my god.
Whatever it is what I assume it is, because that will be the first time I've gone there.
Wow.
That's probably why they posted it. They realized no one fucking goes to this.
Yeah. So,
is that where Lenovo is Vietnam? Or were they just they chose that?
found an opening somewhere and took it.
Jesus Christ. They are just neckbeards just coding away every day.
50 Shades of Grey had an entirely predictable effect on porn searches.
Oh, really? Was it just more BDSM?
BDSM skyrocketed.
Dun, dun, dun. Did you see Pornhub's watch?
No.
Pornhub has a smartwatch that when you jack off, it charges your phone.
Nice.
Oh my god!
It uses kinetic motion. But yeah.
Pornhub is doing more for technology than Google is.
I can charge my phone and jack it. All right.
Google couldn't get glasses to work. We've got a masturbation charging station.
So
Ooh,
here
I
are
like that.
Pornhub's terms and how much they increased after 50 Shades of Grey's premiere. Submission went up 55%. BDSM 42%, dominate 40%, flogging 33%, chains 30%, rope 20%, dominatrix 19%, whip 19%, handcuff 18%, spanking 16%, bondage 14%, tied 12%, slave 9%, master 7%, punish 6%, and leather 5%.
What's flogging?
Flogging is just hitting someone with the whip. Those
Yeah.
like multiple.
Like a cat and nine tails?
Getting
Yeah.
whipped and hit and shit like that.
I guess there's a line in it. One of the chicks at work was telling me about it, but the guy like looks at the camera and goes, "I'm 50 Shades of fucked up."
Wait, the main character?
Yeah, like I love it when movies say the title in it. I'm just like, oh, they did it.
That's my
But-
favorite game to play.
But I guess he just looks at the camera and it's just like, I'm 50 Shades of fucked up. It's like, all right.
Whenever me and a group of friends before every movie, I'm like, all right, if they say the title of the movie, everybody just get up and change seats. It did not happen in Night at the Museum 2, Battle of the Smithsonian. It didn't happen for that one. But it did for Guardians of the Galaxy twice.
Do they say it twice?
Yep.
Nice. Do they ever say Avenger? Yeah, they say Avengers quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yes,
gonna
they
say-
When
say.
Tony Stark's like,
Yeah.
he's like,
The Avenger
yeah,
Initiative?
you and what army? The Avengers.
Yeah.
That's what we call ourselves.
Oh!
Earth's mightiest heroes.
We got a Hulk.
They also say avenge.
Ooh. They also
If we
say.
can't save the Earth, you'll be damn sure we'll avenge it.
Ooh. Damn, you have this movie on lock, man.
Yeah, I do.
Dude, the second one's gonna be so fucking
Amazing
good.
since I've watched it only like 1.5 times.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I've only done 2.
I don't really watch movies over and over.
Yeah. It's rare that I watch a movie over again.
I have a roommate. Me and him, we get together and watch a movie. I don't know, once every week and a half.
Bro out, jack off.
Yeah. Charge our
Bro, you're
crystals.
not wearing pants either? All right,
crystals.
bro. Rock
Charge our
on.
phones.
Yeah. Charge our phones.
You just hear the iPhone sound one night in your like roommate's room, just the charging like, doom. Oh, you beating it.
Hey, I have like the bluest of balls. Do you want me to go charge your phone real quick?
So, moving on to our last story in technology news here, because technically TV's technology.
Yeah.
I only had one entertainment story, so I didn't know what to do with it.
Oh, that's fine.
Ducktales to return in 2017.
If they keep the same animation, that'd be neat.
I want them just to
that'd be
upres it,
interesting.
just to
Yeah,
like
give
what
it
they
the
do with
1080.
Dragon Ball Z.
The 1080.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
That'd
that
be cool.
That Frieza movie come out yet?
No,
No?
but
Alright.
Dragon Ball Xenoverse did, and that game looks amazing.
See,
it looks
so
pretty.
Like everyone's been talking about it, and I never even knew this game was fucking coming out.
It looks amazing. My roommate got it and spent like 24 hours playing it just straight. You get to make your own DBZ character. You get to like select your race, whether you're like a human, a Saiyan, a Namekian, a Majin, which is like Majin Buu's race, or you can be one of Frieza's race. And
You be
they
an android?
What?
Can you be an android?
Maybe you might be able to unlock it. I saw him like the startup screen of being able to create a character. I saw that, and so maybe you can unlock it later with gameplay. Which I mean that would be really cool.
You know what I love fighting games, but I don't like playing them online, man. Because there's always like 8,000 people that are just so fucking good at it. Like Injustice Online, I don't play that online because those dudes just beat the shit out of me. And Mortal Kombat, I never played online because people would just beat the living fuck out of me. And Tony Hawk too.
I don't play any games online. Everyone just beats me.
I played Street Fighter 4 on the 3DS whenever Skylar was still in town, and like I didn't win a majority, but I like held my own.
Yeah,
But,
see, I can't
like
do fighting games.
It was tough. I mean, it was gimmicky as shit. Like I was. It didn't look cool as I was doing it. That's for damn sure. But I could just low punch the shit out of you. Just,
If I ducked, most people forget to block duck. It's okay.
All right, guys, that will do it for technology news. Let's go ahead and move on to our last segment.
Are the newspaper and the internet letting you down?
They have the internet on computers now.
We're here to give you the best of the best. This is news.
All right, we got to talk about that fucking dress.
what color was it?
White and
I saw blue and black.
Are you? I saw the dress and I was like, "What color is this?" I thought it was a stupid meme, so I just passed it, and then it blew the fuck up. And I'm like, "It's a white and gold dress. Who the fuck? It's a white and gold dress."
Isn't it just the white balance?
Basically, what I saw it was from ASAP Science. Was,
I saw the same video.
Yeah, your brain tries to correct for how you think the room is lit, and it basically just comes down to individual person on what your brain.
We had Camilla and I called them black sheets, but Camilla was like, "Those are blue," and I'm like, "Those are fucking black." And I've hit her with a pillow before.
So basically, if you thought the room was more dimly lit, you saw white and gold. If you thought it was more brightly lit, you saw black and blue.
I wonder if you could trick your brain into switching the colors.
I fucking tried. I tried real hard.
What if we just took away the background? What if you just photoshopped the background out and you just had the fucking dress there?
That's actually kind of interesting.
I took it out and put it into GIMP, and I still saw white and gold.
And that's I've also seen a bunch of animated GIFs with the dress, and it was like the dress cut out, and I still saw.
The only time I saw black and blue is when I was like looking at a laptop and basically sat on the fucking floor and looked up at it. But at that point, it was probably a negative of it, just by how I was looking at it. Yeah,
the dress itself is black and blue. That is the correct color.
It is. It is black and blue.
That's really crazy that your eyes do that.
What was awesome was a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's probably multiple dresses," and I'm like, and so I saved the picture and I pulled it up and I saw white and gold, and I brought my mom in and we looked at the same fucking picture, and she goes, "Yeah, it's black and blue." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's super.
I think it's neat that a picture can do that to the internet.
Yeah, a picture blew a dress, a single dress blew up the internet.
It is pretty interesting how you and someone else can be looking at the exact same thing and see two different fucking colors.
That is really neat.
Makes you think about reality, man.
Are you actually are we living in the Matrix or what?
Like,
is this a program?
Are these walls really purple and green?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I think so too.
Do you guys remember the man who tried to have sex with a mailbox in England?
Yeah, Yeah, I don't want to ruin the article.
Well,
yes, I do remember. Now. He's dead.
Yeah! He's dead.
Yep.
Did he go postal?
Well, I mean, they believe. God, I'm trying to fucking.
I didn't read the article. I just saw the headlines. On
they're
Twitter,
investigating the cause of death, but they do not believe it was suspicious. So probably that he killed himself.
Oh,
got caught mailbox fucking.
I got caught mailbox fucking. Andy, 2015.
So needless to say, he will not be appearing in court for having sex with that mailbox.
That's funny.
What do they do with court cases like that? They just throw them out, or is it just
throw them out?
Oh, okay. So nobody gets anything?
Unless there was like another. Well, I don't think he was. The defendant was the mailbox.
That's fair.
So I guess in that point, the defendant would be the city, and yeah, I figured they just toss that shit out. I'm no expert, but now if there was another accomplice, they would probably still try them.
That's fair. I could totally see that.
If it was like a personal case and he had like, I think it depends probably on the judge. Like if this guy had murdered someone, they would probably still have a case against his estate or something.
That sucks. Like that sucks though. If the estate had nothing to do with it, no. I know, and that's just one of those things. Like,
yeah,
oh, dad killed himself, but the state's gonna sue the shit out of your family.
Yeah, it would basically be whatever he still had. It wouldn't necessarily be his family. It'd be whatever he had still after death. So whatever could have gone to his family.
Yeah.
But in a case like murder or something like that, you know. Now, if this was a case where obviously like he had banged someone's personal mailbox, and in that case,
I fucked your P.O. box.
In that case, they probably still would throw that out. I can't imagine they'd be like, they'd fucking keep that going.
What do you think the judge's face was when they're like, you got this guy who's fucking a mailbox. Court date, just 3 weeks. All right.
Again, that mailbox needs to stop dressing so provocatively.
provocative.
It's the mailbox's fault.
It's the mailbox's fault.
If he didn't want it, he wouldn't have put that little red flag up.
He was shame the mailbox. KFC is starting to sell a Scoffy Cup in the United Kingdom. A Scoffy Cup is an edible coffee cup that smells like grass and tastes like chocolate.
Smells like grass?
Smells like
tastes like
grass and tastes
chocolate?
like chocolate. They're called Scoffy Cups.
KFC?
It's an edible coffee cup.
I bet.
Now what I'm curious is how long will the coffee be able to stay in there before like it starts? Because if it,
Probably long enough to drink it.
I guess.
It doesn't look very big, so it looks like it might be, maybe just a shot of espresso.
I wonder how many stoners work at KFC. Because they've been coming up with some crazy
Have
ass
you
shit.
seen what Taco Bell's testing in California?
They're the same company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but have you seen what they're testing?
No.
They're testing crunch berry balls filled with
God, I saw
cream
that.
milk. So basically, you're having Captain Crunch and milk in these little like balls.
Yeah. It's a ball of cereal.
I would try one, but I would never eat a full serving.
Oh,
'cause
no.
you might fucking die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not down for that.
I don't even like Cinnabons. And
But what's weird is they're testing it out, and actually they're testing it out in the right place because weed's illegal in California,
it is legal?
isn't it?
It's not legal.
I don't think it's legal.
It's decriminalized.
Oh, I thought it was.
So you can get a ticket or a misdemeanor, and it's extremely lax in California, but it's not straight up legal.
I think it's really funny that DC is like legal.
DC, Colorado, Washington, Alaska.
Yeah, Alaska. Because I guess you got nothing better to do up there, so might as well.
Except make Tam.
Yay!
Made in Alaska.
I was made here,
Yeah?
I think.
You want me to call your parents?
No, I know Marissa. I know Marissa was a Florida. Gift from Florida. I'm like, you were an accident.
A gift from Florida.
All right, and final story in news here out of Seattle, Washington. Police say a woman was knocked unconscious when she was pelted by an egg in a so-called drive-by egging.
Was it a hard-boiled egg?
It does not say.
This lady, like, was it an egg surrounded by rocks? Like, how the fuck do you get knocked unconscious?
Well, it was an egg coming out of a vehicle. Who knows how fast the vehicle was going?
True.
Egg hitting your head at 50 miles an hour. They say the egg hit the woman right behind the ear and knocked her out early Tuesday. Her friends
Damn.
caught her before she fell to the ground and drove her to a local hospital. Police say the woman and her friends were standing outside a bar when someone in a passing truck threw a volley of eggs at them. An employee at the bar was also hit by the egging.
I was at a bar one time when some people threw a beer bottle out of the car at us, but one of the people in the group fucking caught the bottle and was like,
my
thanks!
God.
And we were just like, oh!
That probably scrambled her night.
Really?
Yolks on her.
Whoever told us probably a real Benedict Arnold.
Eggs Benedict joke.
Thanks.
It's a tough one.
Thanks. I didn't listen to half that story.
Really scrambled her night? Really? You going with that shit?
That's what I had to start with that. And then
And
I
you had a
had
decent one. Yolks on her.
I'm sorry. I guess I'll flip this omelet over and start again.
God damn it.
Can I have that chair yet?
So that will do it for this episode of 3A Combo Podcast. Remember, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3A Combo Podcast, twitter.com/3A Combo PC. That is a number 3. PC stands for podcast. Search for us on YouTube, 3-Hit Combo Podcast, and email us at 3hitcombopodcast@gmail.com. So for Tam and Andy, this is Matt, signing out.
Thank you.